everyone, welcome to my channel. I feel a little bit weird doing this video because the YouTube content I really have on this channel has been vlogs. So this is the first time I drop a video that's not vlog related, but for those that have been asking me when is the next vlog video dropping, it should be dropping next weekend. I've been doing a lot of cool things and very interesting, so the vlog that's dropping next weekend is going to be one that's going to be really funny, fun, and once again you guys are going to have a little bit of a peek into my life and of course my friends, which you guys already know them. And that was my dad. He's always, every time I create content, my parents always like either call me or send a text message. But anyways, so today's video, as you guys were able to see the title, it's called 25 facts about me that you guys maybe had questions about. And I actually went on Instagram in my personal page and I asked you guys what kind of questions you guys wanted to know about me, and it's just to know each other a little bit better. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you can just go down on this video in the comment section and you can just follow me on Instagram. I'm not using my Instagram page. I'm actually taking a sabbatical from it due to personal reasons. But like I stated on my Instagram, I'm still going to continue to do YouTube content and podcasts. For those that don't know, I also create podcast episodes and it's just fun for me. It's like therapy and I'm just doing something that God called me to do. So with that being said, let's go inside for this video. Let's go. Woo! You guys asked was, what is your middle name? Believe it or not, my middle name is Nicole, and it's spelled a little bit different. It's spelled Nichole. Originally, my name was going to be Nicole Marie, but then my parents decided to name me Felysha Nicole, which I think it's a pretty nice name. Okay, so that was the first question. Next question is, share your favorite subject from high school. My favorite subject from high school, being honest with you guys, it was history. Except senior year, I kinda didn't like it because they had me take AP US History and ACE US Government, I think it was. I don't remember. All I know is that that class was extremely hard, to the point I actually went to take the AP test for that class, which I knew I was going to fail, but I still loved history. So I remember when I took that AP exam, I literally took a nap throughout the whole entire 2 hours of the test. Not very proud of me doing that, but I knew I was not gonna pass. But still, history is still my favorite subject, still today. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of math. I cannot do math. I can do homework, but math is not my forte. Third question is, what is your favorite drink? Other than water, I have to say my favorite drink is, yikes, I really don't have like a favorite drink. I'm always drinking water. I would say, does Malta count? Malt? I drink it from Puerto Rico, so I think it's pretty good. I would say that's kind of like my favorite drink. I don't really have a favorite drink. Is that weird? I don't know. Fourth question. What is your favorite song at the moment? Oh my God. In the current season that I am, my favorite song at the moment is called Come Through, the live version by Kim Walker-Smith. Let me tell you guys, that song is amazing. I actually happened to found about it not too long ago at my work. I was listening to music and that song just came out of nowhere. And I was like, whoa, this song is like literally speaking to me right now. And I knew it was God who placed it. So if you haven't heard that song, I really encourage you guys to go ahead and listen. The other question you guys asked me was, what would you name your children. I have those names written in like a little notebook that I have, but I'm not gonna disclose them. But I would have to say that the names I would put on my children, they will definitely be Bible names. But I feel like that's also a decision that you're supposed to have with your husband when you're about to give birth. So I feel like, you both people should just get together, share what they wish to name their children, and then just draw like a decision. But I would definitely name my kids with Bible names. Definitely doing that. And the other question is, have you participated in any sports? Hold on, I'm thirsty. Shout out to Starbucks for my cup. I actually bought it 2 days ago. Super good. Did I play any sports? Yes, all my life, from when I was 7 until I was 15. Yeah, till 15, I played volleyball. That was my sport. I played volleyball back home in Puerto Rico, and I also played a little bit over here in middle school. When I got to high school, I actually quit playing volleyball. I didn't even go to tryouts. Do I regret that? Not really. I feel like I would probably still be playing today, and that's not something I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I had other plans, especially with church, and I just felt like God was calling me to not play volleyball anymore and just focus on his kingdom and be more involved in church. And I made the decision of quitting volleyball, and I don't regret it. Do I miss playing volleyball sometimes? Yes, but I think it was a sacrifice that today I'm seeing the fruits and the results from that sacrifice, and I am glad I quit volleyball, to be honest. Nothing to be ashamed of. The other question is, what is your favorite book? My favorite book has definitely changed my life, the way I think, and that book, to be honest, is called Gift Wrapped by God. That book was given to me by my Uncle Orly, and that book, wow, when it was given to me in a time in my life where I was literally like in a ditch. I was literally in a point where I thought I had no more solutions for my life. I was just tired of my life. Let's just put it like that. I was very tired of my life, and I was just asking God to help me get out of where I was and understand what was going on. And that book was given to me, and it was the book that God used to start restoring my life and transforming my life to become the woman I am today. Yes, so Gift Wrapped by God. I can't remember the name of the author, but you guys can find it on Amazon or eBay, and I think they also have the ebook version of it. Can't remember. But anyways, what is your favorite perfume? Oh, okay. So I used to wear the Ariana Grande, I think it's called Cloud. It was given to me by like a gift, and I fell in love with it because I'm the type of person that I love fruity smells on me. Like, I just love perfume that smells sweet, kind of like fruity. But then I actually have it right here. Someone gave me this perfume, and it's by Bulgari. I think that's how you call it or say it. But this perfume smells amazing. It's kind of bougie. I mean, okay, let me explain. Bougie for Floridians means high class, like expensive. Something you don't really waste your money normally on, okay? So this perfume is bougie, and it was gifted to me by a friend, and it smells amazing. It's almost done. Like, it's wasting away, but I have to buy a new one. So when it's over, I'll get myself another bottle. How old were you when you started going to church? Okay, so I started going to church with my dad and my sister when we were 5 and 6, I think it was. I accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior when I was 8. Yeah, when I was 8. But I really didn't take it serious. Like, I feel like my turning point where I actually decided to like devote myself entirely to Jesus and just serve him, like serve God in everything that I do, it wasn't until the month of March in 2018. Yeah, 2018. That was like my turning point in my life, and ever since that day, wow, my life has been different. My life has been amazing in the sense that God has been surprising me. I've been having amazing moments with God, whether they were good or bad, and it has been one of the best decisions I've ever done in my life. And yeah, so I was 17, 18, in that age when I started like devoting my whole entire life to Jesus. Yeah. Do you speak any languages? Yes. I'm speaking English. English is not my first language. Spanish is actually my first language, and I also talk and understand Portuguese. I speak a little bit of Arabic. I to be honest, I wish I could learn even more. That's a goal of mine, to learn more Arabic, and I would really love to learn sign language. I know a little bit, but I really want to know sign language. Where are you from? I'm originally from Puerto Rico. I was born and raised there until the age of 11. I moved to the United States, specifically to the state of Florida, when I was 12, and I'm still living in Florida. I'm a Florida girl now. Do I miss back home? Yeah, kind of. More like my family. That's what I miss. And of course, the amazing like views and things you can do over there. But would I move back to Puerto Rico to live over there? Not really. Unless God tells me to move back. But other than that, no. I'm happy here. What book are you currently reading? I am currently reading... Oh, I actually have it right here. I'm currently reading Single, Dating, Engaged, Married. It's by Ben Stewart. So far, it has been an amazing book. I love to read. That is something I've been discovering. Well, I've always loved to read since I was a little girl, but I'm actually been reading a little bit more now, and this is the book I'm currently reading, and I will be making a video with book suggestions that I can recommend for you guys to read, and that'll be coming soon. Okay, so just wait on it. Favorite hobby. So my favorite hobby, believe it or not, guys, is to read. I also like to journal. I recently started to journal, but I'm the kind of person that ever since I was a little girl, I've always enjoyed like writing, and I love doing that. And I also like to sing when I'm bored. Sorry. So yeah, those are like my hobbies, basically. What would you tell a girl that's currently struggling with self-esteem? Well, coming from a girl that used to struggle a lot with self-esteem, and don't get me wrong, sometimes I get those thoughts about like self-esteem, but something that I would recommend and my best advice is that you were perfectly designed by God. There's no mistake in how you look. God was glad and pleased when he created you. You're his most precious gift, and you should not change anything like physically wise about yourself, because God created you. He knows that you look beautiful the way you are, and just don't place your identity on what people might think or might say about you or about how you look. Just place your identity in Jesus Christ, and trust me, he will able to make you feel and see yourself the way he sees you and how he wants you to feel. So that would be my best advice. And just remember, you are a gift wrapped by God. You're unique, you're special, and no other girl out there will have the qualities or will have the personality or amazing characteristics that you have, because you're unique and he created a special and unique DNA, and that was you. Yeah, so that would be my best advice. What's your favorite podcast to listen? So I listen to The Porch, and I also listen to Janine Amapola. They are two of my favorite podcasters. I just recently started listening to this other podcast. They're actually like a devotional kind of podcast, and they're called The Masters. It's so amazing. I always listen to it on my way to work, and sometimes when I'm working, I just like put podcasts, and I like to do my job while I'm listening to it. Other than go to church, what other things you do? Well, I now considered a content creator. So if I'm not at church, I'm creating content. If I'm not at church or I'm not creating content, I go to school. I go to university. So I'm currently pursuing my degree. And I also work with church. So I'm a very busy gal. And if I'm not busy doing homework or at church or doing anything for like my channel or my pages, then you will catch me hanging out with friends or just chilling at home with my dog Mia. How tall are you? I am 5'4", and it's funny because a lot of people see me in person and they think I am tall. I'm not really tall. I'm 5'4". It's just I have long arms and I have long legs. I just have a short torso, but I am 5'4". I promise you guys. What's your major? My major is digital storytelling / documentary producer. Digital storytelling people, we're basically considered content creators. That's who we are. And I have a minor in intercultural studies, which is basically the studies of other cultures and languages and religions, and it's basically just how I can implement that in my lifestyle when it comes to building bridges and sharing about Jesus and just co-living with other cultures that are not like yours, and just build bridges and present to them the opportunity of Jesus Christ. I think that's amazing. I think that's really amazing. I've always wanted to do that. I've always had a passion for talking to others about Jesus, and I've always had like that interest of traveling and just sharing the gospel. I mean, I do it right now where I'm at with people that are around me. I use my social media to share about his gospel, and it's just a very gratifying experience and honor. So don't regret anything of it. Who are your best friends? So my best friends are my sister, her name is Felysha, Betsy, and Brianna. Those are like my sisters, and I've gone through my ups and downs with them. Whether we have differences or not, it's amazing to see that our friendship still remains, and has been truly a friendship that was created and united by Jesus. Like, I am so thankful that God has placed them in my life. And if you girls are watching this, I am so thankful for you girls in my life. And I love you guys. And I can't wait to continue to making memories with you all. Someone asked me, do you work out? Yes, I do work out. I actually started working out 10 months ago. It's about to be 11 months in June. So I've been working out for 10 months. I actually started working out because I wanted to help my best friend, and I just wanted to use it as a method of therapy, like emotional therapy, and it started like that, and here I am. I'm considered a gym rat. So I love going to the gym. It's very relaxing. It really makes me feel great, and I don't do it to show my body off. I'm literally doing it because I just want to be healthy, and I want to be able to enjoy this beautiful world that God has given us. So, are you currently single? Yes, I am currently single, but I'm not open to dating. I'm really not. I'm focusing on myself, and I'm just enjoying this season of singleness. What got you into YouTube and content creation? Oh, and they also asked, do you play any instruments? Okay, so to answer the first question, I was taking a class last semester. It was called Mobile Media Creation, and I had to create podcast episode. I actually had to create two. I had to create 2 YouTube videos, and I had to either create a brand from scratch or launch myself as an influencer, like my own brand. And that's what I did because I always had like this desire to do that. And I just did it for the class, and I felt falling in love with it. And then I've just felt the calling of God of using my social media to spread his word and just show others that it's not boring to be a Christian young woman, that it's not boring to serve God in your youth. And talking from experience, it has been the best decision I've ever made. And to be honest, it's what keeps me going every single day of my life. It's what gives me purpose. It's what gives me hope that I know that one day all of these issues, all this anxiety in this world, everything is gonna end because we will be going back home, and going back home means heaven. Okay, so that's what it means. And do I play any instruments? So yes, so I sing. All for the glory of God. I sing. I play the guitar. I play the drums, which is kind of funny because I just recently discovered that I was able to play the drums. I have never taken drum lessons, but I didn't know God had placed that talent within me. And so I play the drums. I play guitar. I know a little bit about piano, but not really into it. So what I really enjoy the most playing, believe it or not, is the drums. I love playing the drums, and I just want to learn more and hopefully just continue to get better every single day. And the last question is, how do you handle staying faithful to God and true to be a Christian young woman? I guess they wanted to mean and a true Christian young woman. Oh, okay. I think that's what they meant. So, being young is, I feel like it's a stage where you're discovering who you are, what do you want to be in life, who you want to eventually date, what do you want to do when you get married, all those kinds of questions. But also when you're young, since you're in the middle of like trying to make those decisions, I feel it's the best time of your life that you can surrender your life to Christ, because the Bible says that he has plans of good and not of evil. And in this life as human beings, we tend to make decisions based on emotions, and very rare we make decisions based on logic. I would say that most people make decisions half and half based on knowledge, logic, or emotions. But I feel like sometimes we make plans and our plans do not go accordingly. But from my own experience and testimony, I can testify that every plan that I thought I wanted, or every plan that I created, God destroyed them all. And he basically said, that's what you want and that's what you think you need, but let me show you what I have in store for you. It's way better than what you think. And it is true. I mean, God has literally butchered my plans. Even when it came to the point of me going to school, he literally butchered them. And I was like, okay, fine, God. Okay, you're the creator of my life. You created me. You gave me a breath of life. So yeah, just handle my life. And going to church and just believing in him and knowing that he is in total control of my life, to be honest, is what keeps me going. And just having a relationship with him. I said this in a podcast and I continue to say it. There's one thing to be known as a Christian, or for people to know that you are considered a Christian. But another thing is for people to know that you have a true living relationship with God. When someone has a true living relationship with God, you can tell. You can see that. You can notice it, because they do not act like everyone else. They stand out. They glow different. And that glow different, that thing that makes them stand out, is how you know that God is truly with them, because God is a holy God. He does not mix us with the world. So why should us Christians also mix with the world? We're not doing any change. Jesus was persecuted and he was, bashed because he was different, and he called sin, and what he called good, he called good. He called good, and he called evil, evil. And I feel like nowadays to be a Christian I feel like it's not really a challenge, but I feel like it's a challenge with the flesh, because you literally have to stand out for who you believe in. And I feel like that's where most people say, I don't want to be a Christian because I don't want to have a commitment. And to be honest, that's what's called free will. Like, you accept Jesus Christ, but it's up to you to decide if you truly want to get to know him and experience his goodness and his faithfulness, or you just want to be called a Christian and just carry the label, but not really have that experience with him or enjoy the amazing things and gifts and blessings that he has in store for us. So yeah, how do I stay like stay faithful to God? Is basically like having a relationship with him. If it wasn't because of that, if it wasn't because of prayer, fasting, going to church is very important, and also like just having a relationship with him, I think I wouldn't be able to be here like serving Jesus, because the world is toxic and the peer pressure continues to increase and increase and increase, and it just gets uglier and uglier every day. And if I wouldn't be holding on to Jesus' hand, boy, my life would be a hot mess right now. But so yeah, so that's my answer to that question, and I hope I answered it. So with that being said, that was the last question of this video, and I hope you were able to know a little bit more about me and who's Felysha. And just stay tuned because I can't speak today. Just stay tuned, because next weekend on Sunday I will be dropping my new vlog episode, and it's going to be a fun episode. And also don't forget that on Tuesdays I drop my new podcast episodes on Spotify, and I'm just excited. I'm excited and I'm happy with what God is doing in my life, and I'll be keeping you guys in my prayers. If you guys need any prayer, please drop them in the comments below, or you can always write to me on Instagram, and I will be able to also answer there. Just remember, you can follow me on Instagram, even though I'm not actively right now on Instagram because I'm taking a sabbatical until I feel like God tells me, okay, it's time to go on there again. But until now, this is what I'm doing right now, just YouTube content and podcast. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time on the coming up video. Bye.